Hey, what poppin'? This your boy Lil Mail, the Hood Celeb, and we kicking it with my boy O. 24/7 live culture. Let's get it. I'm feeling myself right now. You did? Why this shit? Hey. I've been waking up early each and every morning thinking about that kid. Nah. Had to go and get it each and every day. Had to hustle, had to make a way. Nah. If you don't hustle, you might not last long. Only the strong survive. It's either do or die. In the jungle full of snakes and lions. Use the grind or get left behind. Nah.
What's up, family? Back with another episode of Who's Hot Exclusive. It's your boy Omar Cook. I got my man Lil Mail. He's one of the hottest rappers out here in the South, coming straight out of Birmingham, Alabama. Man, what's going on, man? How you doing, bro? Already? Yes, sir. Lil Mail is over here dropping some hot content, man. You're coming off your latest album, Senseless, man. Talk to the people about what you got planned next after the Senseless album. Some big things coming up for you.
For sure. I'm just working, man. I just dropped Senseless, then I also did the deluxe version. You know what I'm saying? So that's like back to back. And then the deluxe version got 10 new tracks. You know what I'm saying? 10 whole new sounds. Like it ain't even got nothing to do with the first one. But the whole concept of Senseless will be just going in, not right, just really going in, just vibing off the beat, whatever vibe I felt, and going in there like no ceiling. You know what I'm saying? So that was the vibe with that. But I'm just working. There really ain't no specific, you know what I'm saying, project. I'm just working. So I might drop some tonight. You feel me?
Absolutely. You got a dope sound. It's interesting. It's very unique. Who are some of your influences in the rap game right now that kind of have helped you shape your sound?
I grew up out with like Wayne. You know what I'm saying? 50 Cent, Eminem. It was a mixture of everybody. Like every good sounding staple like album that dropped. When I was coming up, man, that just like it had played a part of. Like a lot of folks, I can say, had a part of. It ain't no specific artist, but as far as like inspiration, I say Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne is definitely one of the hottest rappers, just period. The lyrics that he's dropped in some of his songs, man, it's like his wordplay is crazy. You know what I mean? And you do some similar things where you have some great wordplay in your songs as well. How do you come up with ideas for making your music, and how do you tap in to get into a dope flow and deliver a great track?
Man, I just go out with the beat tell me, bro. Like most people say, hey, listen to the beat. I talk to the beat, you know what I'm saying? I let the beat listen to me, you feel me? And I can make it make sense, you know what I'm saying? I always been good with manipulating words and stuff like that, so it just it's like second nature, bro. Like it's like having a dream, you know what I'm saying? It just comes to me. Like I can't really even explain it, but it's really sometimes it be out the vibe of that day, like what I've been through that day, that week, or I just mixture a lot of things. So and the beat play a big part as well.
Absolutely. How long you been making music? You got a long catalog of music, man, and some dope videos. How long you been in the game?
I've been in the game for a minute. Like I've been manipulating words and playing words since I was little. It's like elementary school. I used to write a lot of poems for my mom. You know what I'm saying? I never had the money to just buy gift cards and birthday cards and all that. So I used to just write poems for each holiday, and I call everybody to the front. And I present the poem to her in front of everybody, and she'll cry out some of the words. So from that point on, just me saying what my words can do, you know what I'm saying, it just inspired me to just keep going. And you get better with it, with time. With whatever you do, you get better with time. So it just got better. You know what I'm saying? For sure.
What separates you from other rap artists in hip hop today?
I ain't afraid to be different, bro. Like, some people try to be different. It's just natural with me. Like, I don't really put no image or no front on. You know what I'm saying? With music, you gonna exaggerate sometimes a little. You feel me? But other than that, man, it's just real life. I've probably been through everything you can think of. You know what I'm saying? But I don't let too much of that show through my music. I really try to get away from the streets and what I go through. I try to create my own world with the music. You know what I'm saying? So it's like my therapy, my getaway. You feel me?
Absolutely.
But I also still relate and let people see what's going on and touch like life situations as well. You feel me? So,
absolutely. So where do you see yourself going with your music? And do you have other plans outside of music to build your brand up?
Yeah, for sure. With the music, it's just always gonna be a part of me. You know what I'm saying? I'm planning on elevating. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say 5 years I'll be here right here, because I never know. I tell God, take me wherever. Take me to places I can't even think about. Like, you know what I'm saying? Take me to my wildest dreams. You know what I'm saying? I can't even. So it's like, with that, I just want to keep, you know what I'm saying, keep doing things, but infiltrate the music like like I'm working on the movie as well. You know what I'm saying? I do a lot of short film acting, just anything I really think my talent can prevail with. I go for it. You know what I'm saying? I just do it. You feel me?
Absolutely. So acting is one of the things that you want to do outside of music as well, right?
Yeah, I've been dabbing into it, man. I'm semi-falling in love with it. You feel me? Because it's like second nature. Like last video I did with Situations, and I had like a big part of writing the treatment out and everything, and just vibing with the director, and it's showing me like I didn't know I had that much creativity as far as like creating the storyline. I know the music gonna be there, but like really letting you folks see what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? So by that process and the last short film I did called "Don't Stop the Music" on my boy Marcus January, we just put something together, man. And it was a great outcome, you know what I'm saying? UK picked it up in their magazine. It went real crazy over there, so it just inspired me to keep going with that. Cause they say I'm like a mini Samuel L. Jackson, like I almost said Samuel L. Jackson, you feel me? So,
yeah. That's dope. You know, acting is definitely a great way to reach the public and inspire people for sure. As well as music, you know, it just kind of all ties together and whatnot. You know, what's next for you? Like, you have another project coming out, you got some new videos coming out?
Yeah, I got a lot of videos coming out, like a couple of songs off the last project, Senseless. I got to do visual soon, but it's been like 9 months, so hold up, but I'll pause on it because I'm doing the movie right now.
Right.
And you doing your thing with that too, bro.
You already know
that. So that's what I got going, man. More short films, more I want to do animation. I want to use my voice I'm gonna go crazy, bro. Like I really don't want to limit like I don't know what's gonna be next, so I don't want to say that and it don't come. But I know for sure it's gonna be next time we link. You gonna be like, damn, but you
right.
That type of like it just spurred along with me.
Yeah, a lot of this stuff is just kind of just going with the flow and just staying creative. You know what I mean? You know, God made us creators. You know, and I really feel like just we have to be able to use our talents and gifts, you know, for other people. You know what I mean? And you know, a lot of the mainstream artists that you see, you know, are not who we want to see like on that stage. You know what I mean? And it's crazy that, you know, some of those people get those type of opportunities. You know what I mean? Not hating, but I know there's a lot more talented people that can use a platform. You know what I mean? Such as yourself. You know what I mean? How do you keep going, not being under a major label and knowing that, you know, you've been in the game for a minute, you know what I mean? And do you have goals to get on a major label, or is it just something that you just want to keep going for yourself and stay independent?
But man, like with this generation, bro, like independent is the way, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't deter nobody from not signing with a deal because there's more money. Like, you know, if you can make some money, get the money. Like that's simple. Like that's gonna like add fuel to the flame or whatever you got going. So label is more different. Like if the numbers right and it makes sense at the end of the day, then I'm cool with it. But I ain't just searching for no label. You know what I'm saying? The 90s and 2000 it just was a different vibe. You can make your own money, you can become your own label right now. So that's what my mentality is right now. You know what I'm saying? The greats like Nipsey Hussle. Just people who, you know what I'm saying, did themselves Masterpiece, 50 Cent, just, you know what I'm saying? And even those people got with a partnership with a label, you know what I'm saying? So it's like 100% of now, you get now, you feel me? So it's like, you know, you gotta know your value, of course, but if the right numbers come and the right people and I feel the vibe, then I'm willing to try anything, you know what I'm saying? As long as it makes sense at the end of the day.
100%. Yeah, you mentioned, you know, people that have done it their own way, like Master P, Nipsey Hussle, even I would even throw Tory Lanez out there. You feel me? You know, and I know Tory Lanez's name isn't, you know, the hottest in the streets right now because of things that are going on, but you have to respect what he's done as an independent artist, and he's kind of laid out a pathway for the new generation of artists. You know what I mean? And Nipsey did it too. You know, when he was dropping his mixtape and basically selling it for $1,000. You know, at 100 copies. You feel me? $100 at 1,000 copies. You know what I mean? So that was a major move for artists, you know what I mean, to be able to see that they can do it themselves and they can make money off of their own creativity, you know what I mean, and that people will still buy into it even though it's free, you know what I mean. So, you know, there is a market for independent artists out there, you know what I mean, to be able to make their own money. You know, I know a lot of times you see these artists on major labels, you know, you hear about stories of them going broke because they have to pay back the label and everything, or they're not able to express themselves creatively. You know, you hear, you know, the story of Tory Lanez talking about how he was basically just putting out music just to satisfy the label, you know what I mean, and not really tapping into himself creatively. So, You know, I think it is, especially in this day and age, the opportunities for independent artists are there. You feel me? And even on the acting side, you know what I mean, to be able to produce our own content, create our own content, and that's major for us to be able to tell our own stories. You know what I mean? How do you feel like, you know, rap impacts like community? There's not like a lot of major artists coming out of Alabama. You know what I mean? And so how do you feel for yourself being here in the community here in Alabama to be able to portray this?
I mean, I feel good. Like the space I'm in is great, and I know it's only gonna get better. But as of now, you know, since a big light on the city, like a lot of Alabama artists is blooming, and we got some superstars, like some beats down there. Like I can mention a few. Like a couple of years ago, I couldn't, but now I'm talking about like, you know, it always been rappers. They gonna do their thing. Like R.I.P. to Teddy T. You know what I'm saying? He had a big inspiration on me coming up. You know what I'm saying? Lil Moan, you know what I'm saying? On my dog, you know, he passed. But as of now, there's a lot of people like Rollo. You got Rollo Rodriguez. You got Lil Bam. You got Lil Soul. You got Big Gable. You got so many names now. You know what I'm saying? You got Young Blue. You know what I'm saying? You got No Cap. You got a lot of names now. You feel me? Ryan, Lil Tez. You know what I'm saying? Playboy Tez. You got some of everybody. But I don't want to miss nobody that I rock with. But if you're doing your thing, I rock with you. You know how they go, man. But it's a couple people out there that going crazy, bro. And I just feel like I'm in a good space right now. I'm definitely gonna be one of the big mentors that, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Gonna be calling out in the next, a couple months. You feel me? Like that what type of album, you feel me?
Yeah, I can definitely see that, and the trajectory, the trajectory that you're on. You know what I mean? It's rising. You know what I mean? And what emotions like kind of fuel you when you write your music?
Bro, like I say, bro, I done been through so much everything. So it's not for me to get in my get out moment, like that dark space, when I just get in my second place and just think about a lot of it. Can be whatever. Like I done had good times on the good side, and I done had good times on the bad side. You know what I'm saying? But it just depends on what the beat tell me. Like I say, or, you know what I'm saying, what I want to relate, what message I want to relay that day, what vibe I'm in, what mood I'm in, I'm high, drunk, however, whatever the vibe is. You know what I'm saying?
Have you ever thought about like quitting? Like, what's some of the things that you've gone through as an artist that may have deterred you, or you've had to push through and overcome?
See, bro, my mind different. See, growing up off the people that was great, and just knowing their story, how they got fucked over and all that. Because, okay, and it's like they just showed me I'm on the right path. You know what I'm saying? In a sense, like I never quit. Like quitters never, you know what I'm saying, win, and winners never quit. Right. So it's like, why would I do that? I'm gonna go. If I live it, I'm gonna do it regardless. Like I'm gonna do it forever. Ain't no time limit on this shit. Like, you know. So it's like I never was deterred to quit. It have been times where I'm like, you feel me? But even then, though, bro, I can honestly say I never like had stopped. Man, this ain't me. Never in my mind. I never thought of quitting. Never. Right. No matter what I did, I probably wasn't as good as I like basketball was my dream. You know what I'm saying? Even when you get older and you start saying, like, maybe I probably ain't gonna make it to the league, but I never said that out loud. I never thought of that. I'm like, I'm gonna keep saying how this shit go, because I never know what God got in store for me, so I ain't quitting nothing I do. If I love it, I'm going for it. 100%. That's just what it is.
100%. Yeah, that's dope. You know, that's what separates a lot of people is the will to keep going. You know what I mean? A lot of people have a lot of dreams. You know what I mean? A lot of people want to get in entertainment and you know, obviously the industry, but what stops them is pushing through the hard times, for sure, and pushing through creative blocks. You know what I mean? As artists, you know, there are definitely moments when we can have moments of not wanting to create things, wanting to write things and stuff like that. So, you know, I applaud you for being in the game all these years, you know what I mean, and pushing through. You know what I mean? What's your favorite track that you ever produced? You know, that's out.
Man, right now I say situations. You know what I'm saying? But I really can't pinpoint those favorites, because like all on my favorite. You feel me? Because at the moment I was in that vibe, so that's what I was feeling. But I had a couple on that I can mention. But I just tell people to go and listen to the music. You know what I'm saying? And just you tell me which one you like. Because me, I'm gonna say it. It's your favorite to myself, so I can't just pick one. But as of now, my recent situation, it had a big outcome. Like a lot of people rock with it, and it touched a lot of people. And that's the most recent one I did. So, but I got a couple of more after situations. I say that for right now, for the moment, situations.
No doubt. Who's an artist in the game right now that you would want to collaborate? You know what I mean, no matter who it is.
For sure, Drake. You know what I'm saying? the greats, Lil Wayne, Jay-Z, you know what I'm saying? The big dogs, you know? 50 Cent, even, you know what I'm saying? The big dogs, bro. That's West, you know what I'm saying? Anybody who Future, boy, you know what I'm saying? Man, it was T.I., you know what I'm saying? Young Thug, like the big dog. I want to go head to head with the big dog.
Absolutely.
And whoever willing to work, if you got good music, I'm available. I'm willing to do that too, but who I want to work with is the big dog, you know what I'm saying? For sure.
No doubt. One more thing. You know, we like to do this here on our Who's Hot exclusive, dropping a hot freestyle for the people, you feel me?
Sure.
You got something for us?
For sure.
Go ahead and rock with us, you feel me?
It's a goal, watch a nigga go and get it. Chasing on M&M's, I want $1 million. And I bet I get it, I can feel it. Just a young nigga get to the money. On the paper chase, on sprints on hundreds. Never let up on them niggas, had to keep that shit official. Lil Mail made somebody nothing. Now these bitches all over me, and they don't wanna let go of me. So on about the porch, had to go hard. I went to the porch with the push by AutoStar. So when you come from where I come from, you gon' have to get up and go get it. Just a young nigga focused on the million. As long as they print it, I'ma go get it. Got it out the mud, straight out them trenches. Started out with pennies. I went to the Bentley. Fucking different women can't love these hoes. We can't go together. My heart too cold. It ain't about the fetty. I don't give a fuck. Point inside 2 styrofoam cups. I'm stuck in gold mode. Can't quit turning up.
Okay, you already heard from Lil Mail, you feel me? One of the hottest rappers out here in Birmingham, Alabama. Y'all gonna be hearing from him real soon, you feel me? On the rise, you already know. Thank you for coming through. You know what I mean? That's Who's Hot exclusive, you know what I mean? Tune in for the next episode.
Father, you know I'm impatient when it come to money making. No one wanna have to rob, but I take it. And Father, tell me why they keep coming with drama. I don't wanna have to take a nigga from his mama.